السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear and respectful audience, today I am going to explain about the heaven and heavenly bodies, because of Allah Ta'ala has said in the glorious Quran many places in different surahs to think about the heaven and heavenly bodies. Allah is asking in Surah Ghasiyah from 17 to 20, أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ. These verses of the glorious Quran we are listening every week in the Friday prayers. The Imam is reciting this ayah. Allah is asking there, Allah is saying to us, you are not pondering about the camels. Once before, I have explained it so nicely in this class. Again, Allah is asking, كَيْفَ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ. You are not thinking about the heaven, sky, how it was raised. Again, Allah is saying to think about the earth and mountains. Today I am going to explain only about the heaven and heavenly bodies. Allah is asking again in Surah Kaf, verses number 6. أَفَلَمْ يَنْظُرُوا إِلَى السَّمَاءِ فَوْقَهُمْ كَيْفَ بَنَيْنَاهَا وَزَيَّنَّاهَا وَمَا لَهَا مِنْ فُرُوجٍ. How they not look at the heaven above them, how we have constructed it and adorned it. It has no rift. Allah is saying to us to search, study and think about the heavens, heavenly bodies. How Allah created it, you have to study its structure and its lightning speeds and its ways. And Allah is saying again, وَزَيَّنَّاهَا, we adorn it. It means you can see it is shining. That time you have to think and study it. There is no any kind of the rifts. You cannot find out any kind of the rifts in the heavenly bodies. Again, Allah has said in Surah Ar-Ra'd, Allahu alladhi rafa'at samawati bighayri amadin tarawnaha. Allah has raised the heaven without pillar, which you can see it. Means there is pillar, but we cannot see it. The scientists astrophysicists are now explaining about that pillar. Allah has said in the glorious Quran, Surah Al-Mulk, verses number 3. الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت. Here Allah is saying, Allah who created the 7 heavens one above another. You cannot see any fault in the creation of the most gracious Allah. Again Allah has said in Surah Anbiya, verses number 32, وَجَعَلْنَا السَّمَاءَ سَقَفًا مَحْفُوظًا وَهُمْ عَنْ آيَاتِنَا مُعْرِضُونَ. Its translation is, and we have made the heavens a roof, safe and well guarded, yet they turn away from our signs. Actually, Allah created the roof for us, for our safety. It is guarding to us from the harmful things. Actually, it is a layers the scientists nowadays discovered about the layer. They are saying there are many layers. It was called exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere. Like this, many and many layers Allah has created above us, and Allah is saving us from the harmful things. Now I cannot time to explain it. Once before I have explained about the layers so nicely. Again, Allah is saying in Surah Jasiyah 3 and 4, إن في السماوات والأرض لآيات للمؤمنين وفي خلقكم وما يبث من دابة لقوم يوقنون. Surely in the heavens and the earth there are signs for those who have faith, and there are signs in your own creations. And what He scattered of moving creature are signs for those who have faith with certainty. Here is Allah is saying, in the heaven and earth there is, that is Allah's signs. And your own creature, in our body there are also many and many countless signs. S-I-G-N-S. One of the great Dr. B.M. Egde is saying, he said, I have studied about our body 50 years, and if I study again 50 years, I cannot complete only about our body. Means there are many things to study, but only few of us thinking about it. Allah has said here to think about the heavens and earth and our own bodies. Allah is saying again in Surah Fussilat, verses number 53, سَنُرِيهِمْ آيَاتِنَا فِي الْآفَاقِ وَفِي أَنفُسِهِمْ حتى يتبين لهم أنه الحق سنريهم آياتنا. We will show means gradually, later means gradually, we will show them our signs in all horizons in the universe, means, and within themselves, in their bodies, until it become clear to them that is the glorious Quran is truth. Allah has said everything in the glorious Quran. Allah is saying, Ma farratna fil kitabi min shay. Means we have included everything, all kind of the science and everything in the glorious Quran. And Allah has said in the many of places, you have to think it and research it. Almost 700 places Allah has said in the glorious Quran, you have to think, you have to ponder, you have to research and find out, discover many and many things. I think the glorious Quran is greatest book to inspire, to research and discover and invent the things. But few of us only thinking about it. It is regretful that we are not ready to think it and study about it. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.